Okay, guys, in this training, this is gonna be a short video, but it's gonna show you how to tell if your team's responding in the proper way. Again, I know everybody's understaffed in most of these places, but the reality is a review is like a telephone call, okay? And especially the bad ones, but it's also the good ones. When people look at reviews, the first thing they want to see is that the person's responsive, okay? People are not perfect, and innately people know that. Okay, people know that doctors aren't perfect. Shit happens. But at the end of the day, it's about being responsive and being empathetic with the way that you respond. Okay, so in the example over here, let me just move this out of the way. You could see I blended these out. But what you want to do at this phase of your audit is go through and just look at the time of the review and then the response. If there was a response, and then what happened. Like, for example, here, there's no response at all, right? So this is something where they're saying it's a misdiagnosis, right? And something happened here 4 months ago. Again, another one. So what's happening here is this clinic isn't even responding. And what you're seeing is over here, you're seeing all these different people with bad reviews, and they're just, there's just never a response, right? This is where it gets very, 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 very difficult. And this is how things start going downwards. And I'm going to explain why. When you don't respond and people see that, when they walk into your practice, okay, they already have a pre-existing condition in their mind. Okay, psychologically, they're expecting something bad to happen. And if you've taken any psychology courses, okay, and I have a degree in behavioral psychology and clinical psychology, I'm going to tell you right now, when people set expectations, they get what's called the mind reading syndrome or the crystal ball syndrome, and they just expect some bad stuff to happen, right? So again, and then they'll just nitpick and look for things. So that's what's going to happen with these bad reviews. And unfortunately, if you see right here, if you go through this and you see that people aren't responding at all, that's a big, big, big mistake. But the other piece to this, what you'll see once in a while, and you're not going to see it here, and I could probably maybe go even further here and try to find an example here. But what'll happen is some people will respond, but they'll respond, later. They'll respond like, a week later. I've even seen situations, get this, okay, where the dog passed away or the cat passed away, and they were very upset, and all of a sudden the person got back a week later, and I put this in a different video. You can go check it out, okay, where they actually just copied and pasted 2 weeks later after the pet passed away. Now, you might as well not even send something, but when you see like 2 weeks and then it's a week ago that they got back to you, and there's a week in between, that's no good. So again, you're either going to see no response at all, or if you're seeing that the person's not getting back within the same time, that's going to be an issue, and you really, really want to make sure that you're responding to this. In order to do this quicker, we have a platform where all the Google My Business reviews, Facebook reviews, text messages, almost every single communication platform pulls into one platform. That way you can see it from your phone, whether it's the receptionist or the practice manager, really doesn't matter. Okay, they can go in, they can see these they can see these reviews or any type of communication and get back very quickly.